This is Dr. James Patterson, and this is a short PowerPoint presentation on standard debate formats. The most common formats for debate are the Lincoln-Douglas format and the parliamentary format, and I'll take just a few moments and go over those two formats for you. In the Lincoln-Douglas format, the debate begins with the first affirmative constructive speech. Here is the affirmative side clearly states the resolution or the proposition, as well as the basic evidence and reasoning necessary to prove the resolution. And in this speech, the affirmative speaker has the burden of proof. The first affirmative constructive speech needs to cover all the bases and provide all the linkages. Then the negative speaker is given a few minutes to cross-examine the affirmative speaker. In the cross-examination, the negative can ask questions for clarification. Next, the first negative constructive introduces the negative position. He or she states clearly the negative's observations with evidence and appropriate reasoning. The negative constructive is expected to attack and or question the affirmative's evidence and or reasoning. The negative construction can also present a counter proposal. Then again, the affirmative speaker is given a few minutes to cross-examine the negative speaker. In the Lincoln-Douglas format, the first affirmative rebuttal allows the affirmative side to respond to or tear down the negative's points. The purpose is to show how the negative constructive failed to adequately speak against the resolution or proposition, or the first affirmative rebuttal can speak against the negative counter proposal. The first negative rebuttal then allows the negative side to correct any misstatements of the affirmative rebuttal and to attempt to demonstrate that the affirmative has not adequately dismissed the objections of the negative side or has not adequately torn down a counter proposal. And then finally, the second affirmative rebuttal allows the affirmative side to summarize the debate and show the audience or judges how the affirmative side has demonstrated and proven the resolution or proposition. In the parliamentary debate format, the affirmative constructive begins, followed by a negative constructive. Now, in parliamentary debate, cross-examination occurs during the speeches, allowing opponents to interrupt each other, politely, of course, and the person being interrupted, the speaker, either the affirmative or the negative, has the opportunity to stop and respond to the cross-examination or to put them on hold and say, I'll deal with that later. Then the second affirmative constructive allows the affirmative side to build additional evidence and reasoning into their argument. This is followed by a second negative constructive, which allows the negative side to add additional evidence and reasoning. Now, once the second negative constructive speech is concluded, the negative side continues to speak and they move into their rebuttal of the affirmative. And then in parliamentary debate, finally, the affirmative speaker provides the affirmative rebuttal. In both the negative and affirmative rebuttals, no new evidence can be included. The rebuttals are only to allow each side to attack the other position, and then following the affirmative rebuttal, typically the audience votes. There you have it, a quick overview of the Lincoln-Douglas format and the parliamentary format.